position, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Oops. What's happened to the sound again? Sounds very low. The FPS is alright with no other cars on the track and no stadiums.
Yeah. Try and get one fairly safe lap and then just
Yeah.
push it a bit more on the second one, I think.
Yep.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first timed lap.
Go for the banker, as they say. I'm hoping you'll get us a good start, and then I can just, when I get in the car, take it easy. Not have to worry about pushing.
Quite a big slide. The amount of times I've spun going out onto the oval.
Ah, it's very easy to do.
I like this track though, it's fairly chilled out. Like you can have a bit of a break down the straights and that.
One more lap. 1 minute 45.389.
Puts us in P11 at the moment. We're only a second off the pace of the leading car at the moment, so it's not bad. A team called Spank and Bank Racing. Gotta love some of the names that these teams come up with.
Yeah. No, that was a bit ambitious.
Oops, yeah.
Oh, fucked this lap now.
Yeah.
But that was always the plan. Just try.
Oh yeah. Set a half decent, and then try and push it.
Yeah, I'm fairly pleased with that last one. Actually, it was all right.
I'm still holding 11th as well, by the way. Oh, it just dropped to 12th.
Not anymore.
Yeah, somebody's
Not that
jumped
I'm
up
looking.
ahead of us. Yeah, somebody just jumped ahead of us. Yep. Where are we now? Still 12th.
People will go quicker on this lap though because
Yeah.
a bit less fuel, tyres warmer and that. It's a shame I screwed that corner up.
It's alright. It happens. It's an easy one to stuff up as well. Like,
Yeah.
I've,
It's a bit of a weird line in that
yeah,
corner.
yeah. I do like the look of the car's livery though under the lights though. Actually, the glossy parts of the.
Alright,
Oh, it
there's
was,
checkered flag.
it was actually an
Oh, yeah,
improvement.
you did actually improve up to P12.
If I'd got that corner right,
Yeah,
that would have been quite a bit better.
yeah, it's alright. P14,
Yeah.
P12 we are. Sorry, P12. Nice, nice. Don't forget to change the setup and load the
Yep.
race setup because yeah, that would be disastrous.
So we're going with that one. Don't really know what it'll be like, but we'll see.
Well, if you manage to do a 146.6 in it,
Yeah.
on full fuel.
Yeah, that was
Should
just
be,
the out lap and then one lap, and
yeah.
that was 146.6.
The tow in really, that's what the only impact that should really have is probably going to be on tyre wear. So
Yeah, that's sort of what I thought.
so it should be all right. We shouldn't have too much trouble. Better get myself up here with all teams radio. Hopefully, because I can't obviously see what's happening with the stream, I'm hoping it's all going okay.
I've literally just opened it on my phone. I can see you flicking around the menus.
Okay, cool. So the quality's alright? It's not...
Well, I'm only looking through the gap in my VR headset,
yeah,
so
okay.
hang on. Yeah, it looks alright.
Cool, awesome.
Is there any audio through it?
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I can hear you talking. That should be good. So I've now got a dual PC set up. So I've got a streaming PC, and so I'm using the teleport.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the left
OBS,
side. Pit road is closed right now.
On the so got OBS running on the gaming PC and then OBS running on the streaming PC. And it's basically just sending it across the network, and then the streaming PC is basically taking the brunt of the work processing for uploading. So I'm only just sort of getting my head around this streaming business, so
Yeah.
it'll be yeah, interesting to see how it all develops.
Car number one, you're already blinking pretty bad. Just a heads up.
No fast repairs on this track. Surprise, surprise.
Hey Josh, it says at the start. He'll clear up.
Yeah, it's going to feel weird being on, like, completely full fuel, because all those other ones I've done are on, like, about half this.
Yeah. It looks like a couple of cars are going to be starting from pits behind us. So, where we P12, I think 16th and 17th.
I'm glad we got the inside.
Catch up 10, car. Catch up 2 car. Slow car ahead.
Remembering that cold tyres, cold brakes.
Yeah.
Catch up 2 car. About to go green, stay focused.
My FPS has dropped to about 37.
Yeah, mine's about 40, but it's always bad at the start.
Yeah.
It'll sort itself when
Green,
everyone
green,
spreads
green.
out a bit.
And where we're going, we're away.
It's definitely going to be a crash here.
Oh,
That guy in
guaranteed.
P2's like blinking all over the
Left
place.
side,
Oh,
stay
fuck
on the
me.
right.
Somebody's gone for a dive bomb there.
Still
up the
there.
inside. He's still there.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Oh, he's
Car on your
gone.
left.
He's gone.
Clear.
He's gone.
Right side.
Just going to let this guy have it.
Yep, 2 other cars going off up there, just watching if they come back. Ooh, jeez, we got lucky there. Alright, this orange car behind you is going to try and go up the inside.
I'm going to let him.
Yep, just let him go. Let him do his thing. Let's just stay out of trouble.
Notice there's loads of people running this new Porsche.
Yeah. Oh,
I noticed that in the other races.
She's a tough beast to
Yeah.
get the hang of, but once you get the hang of it, geez, she's rewarding. So I did it in the boosted media community race on the weekend. First time I've gotten into it, and just a lot nicer to drive than the 991.2.
I've never driven that either.
Yeah, it's
I've only got, with the GT3s, I've only got the M4 and the Ferrari.
Yeah, I've got most of them. I think the Aston Martin's probably one of the few I don't have. Nice. Just watch it for him trying to outbrake you. Oh, he's
Okay,
just,
now.
yeah. That was coming.
I saw him coming, but I didn't know he'd actually go.
Yeah, no, I could see it. I could see what he was going to do. I could see that 100% that was his intent. His intent was to
Later in the race, I might have been tempted to try and block him off.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. We're like
no,
nearly 3 hours to go.
That's alright. So I'll get about a 45-minute break before from the end of this one to the start of the BMW Sim Cup. I think
I reckon this guy in front is definitely going to crash.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So some people are so used to... Okay, that's good, saved it, watch out for the cars.
Yeah, we're alright,
Okay.
we're alright.
Yep, we're alright. Cars coming through. Okay. Whew.
I could have gone a lot worse.
Good save. That could have been a lot worse. So.
The timing on that couldn't have been better either.
Well, I was going to say, some people race start of endurance races like they're racing a sprint race. It never ends well. Oh, 2 cars have just gone off ahead.
Is that Porsche?
could well have been, actually. Yeah, the blue car's going up your... You're going to go try and go up your inside.
Yeah, so...
He's staying there. He's going to try and go up your inside again. He's pulled out of it. But, yeah, he sort of... Yeah, I was going to say, just let him go for now.
Let's get the slipstream down here. I always feel like I lose a load of time going out there. I never really quite got happy with the line I take through it.
No, it's a tricky corner. Imagine spending 6 or so hours in the car on this track, which is what we did for the 24 hours.
Yeah, up in the... Me and Pete did the 24, just the two of us on this.
Crikey, that's nuts. I couldn't imagine. 12 hours of driving each. There's another car
He's
speeding
gone.
on your right. Yeah, that's right. Watch out for the blue one. He's obviously trying to avoid. So, another car spun ahead. Just watch for the rejoin. That's alright. He was sensible about it, so that's good. See, most of the Porsche drivers have just gone for the default livery.
Yeah, I noticed that. Although I was wondering if maybe my trading paints hadn't loaded.
No.
This BMW in front just has the default one as well.
Yeah.
Although then again,
Oh.
I don't know. I can't
No,
really
I don't think it
decide.
is, because the default BMW one's the red, white and blue with the stripes, whereas that's looking more just blue. So he might be running his own livery. What team is it? I just don't think it's going to be Team Red X, but that could be... Oh, Jesus, could be interesting going into the... yeah,
Might give us a chance to...
Yeah. It's not one that I would generally choose to go too wide through. Usually single file through there is the safest way, but it's allowed us to tuck in behind nicely, which is good, and probably get an overtake if we're smart here. So, just don't make it 3 wide, whatever you do. That's alright, you pulled it up.
I thought I'd slowed down quite a bit then, but not enough. It's going to be a good, fun few laps with these two.
Could be. Yeah, you know, we've only sacrificed 3 or 4 spots from the start, so we're actually doing alright, you know, considering we had the spin.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, could have been. That corner always gets me. I struggle through that corner, something fierce.
Yeah, I just know I lose a load of time there.
Just never sure whether you want to cut it tight or whether you want to run it wide.
Yeah, I've tried doing it different ways.
Yeah, nothing seems to make a difference.
I don't know. But then, I'm like, maybe I've done it differently, but just done it badly and differently.
Well, possibly.
It's a bit wide.
Ooh.
Be glad when some of this fuel's gone.
Well, that's interesting. How are we running 0x?
Well, I don't think I went off,
Oh, when you
and I
started?
didn't. Well, I didn't completely
Yeah.
spin
Yeah,
round. I
no.
was still facing the right way, so
Yeah. Yeah,
I think maybe it's
interesting.
only when you get to the point where you're like sideways
Yeah,
completely,
yeah,
or like
yeah.
I mean, you get a loss of control.
Well, that's not bad. That's all right. I think it's a pretty harsh penalty points scenario in this series.
Mm.
So it's I think 25 to a penalty. No, 17 to a penalty and 25 to a disqualification. I think it should be in here somewhere. 32 for a disqualification. So 25 for a penalty and 32 for a disqualification. So
It should be all right. It's not too difficult to stay out of trouble for the most part on this.
no.
If we picked up a few 4Xs at the start or something, it might have been bad.
Yeah. Remember we did what track was it? It would have been last year. We did a VRS event. It was in the lead up to was it the Petit Le Mans? I'm trying to remember now. And we yeah, it would have been it would have been the Petit Le Mans. And so we did one of the VRS. I think it was the week before the VRS Endurance race was at Road Atlanta, and yeah, we were sitting on.
That's not good. That is not
No,
good.
no.
We're all right. We're out.
Kept it out of the. That'll be an X. Just careful on
Yeah.
the rejoin.
Oh,
Careful on the rejoin. Yep.
I was getting a bit carried away then.
Yeah, we'd gotten up to I think it was for that race. I think it was actually I'm pretty sure it was 30, and I think we were sitting on 20, 29, and it was I think we had like I don't know, it was about it must have been maybe half a stint of running to do. We were coming in, and I was driving the car at the time. We were coming in to pit for the last little bit of the race, and I've come into the pits just ever so slightly, cut the pit entry across the grass, got a 1X and got disqualified.
Nice.
It's like, oh, crying out loud, seriously. Like we were pushing it right to the very end. Like it was.
Yeah.
We had a good laugh. It was funny. Because we'd literally just been saying, well, we've got to keep it really, really super clean for the remainder of the race, and
Yeah.
yeah, come into the pits, slightly misjudged my braking point, and just cut the curb a bit too much. It was just enough for it to read the car as having more than 50% across, and so it gave the 1X and disqualified us. Oh, watch out for this car behind. He's looking feisty. Brad Eichner. Where did Brad Eichner qualify? So what car is Brad Eichner in? Is he in Money Shift Racing? Shift Racing. Sort by alphabetical order. Yep, that is Money Shift Racing. Yeah, qualified P28. So whether they had a bad qualifying or chose not to qualify. Actually, I'm going to have a look at that. What is it? They're about a second slower than us in qualifying. So Watch out for this car.
Up a cone, maybe.
Jeez. Yeah. Well, that's what happens.
I don't know if it's stuck.
Yeah, no, I think it went flying. So just watch out for this guy behind. He may look for the dive. I think we've got a better balance through the corners, but some of these other cars are probably a little bit quicker in a straight line.
Hmm.
So through the twisty sections we seem to sort of gap them a bit and then
Keep going wide. That I don't know if it's because of the weight of it with all the fuel.
oh, it would be, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
well, I mean, obviously I'm just not slowing it enough, but that's because of the
yeah, the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had a bit of a moment behind us there going through
Yeah, and I
the
saw the
bus stop.
time just fly up.
It's alright, gives you a little bit of breathing space for a little while because that will have dropped him out of the slipstream as well, so the way I usually run these is about, so sort of generally I think we get about 2 stints each, and then whoever started usually goes in and does the last stint.
Yeah. It's like it's getting a bit feisty up ahead.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
he's
there we
gone
go.
off. Just watching returning.
He's coming
just
back.
watching returning. Oh jeez, yeah. So that's the base
He's
BMW
gone as
livery
well.
there. Oh yeah, lost the Ferrari there. The Ferrari's gone off. Yeah, when I was doing a practice session yesterday afternoon, I was in the session with one of the guys from the Speed Secrets Sim Racer Academy. He was in the Ferrari. He was doing a lot better than I was in the Beamer with
I like
that
the Ferrari
setup.
around here.
So I just cannot get the grasp of that car. It just wants to kill me every single time I get in it. I just cannot work out. I just feel so unsafe. Nice. Try and hold on to this bit. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, jeez, he nearly.
I thought he was going then.
Yeah, he was trying. Oh, jeez. He's trying to hang on to it.
I'm just gonna let him go. Might get him down here.
Yeah. Just have another crack at him. Live to fight another day, as the saying goes.
Yeah. Bit of 0x. So it's alright.
Yeah, we're only carrying the 1X at the moment, so that's good. My mate Brad Eichner's managed to catch us back up though. We're back up to P15, so doing alright.
Yeah, definitely had some stupid mistakes. We were just pushing it right, shouldn't have done and stuff. But yeah, all good. Oh, that was
So,
cut quite a bit. I opened up.
yeah.
It's alright. If you get the 1 second slowdown there, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So,
That's right, you didn't pick up a 1x either though, so
yeah, it must have been a bit
didn't cut it
close.
enough. Definitely quicker than this guy in a straight line. Like that much is clear as day.
Yeah.
It's just yeah, our mate Brad's going to try and throw one up the inside, is he? Or he was thinking about it. It's a bit better through there that time.
Yeah.
Managed to stay in the slipstream, but Brad's got the slipstream on us.
I think we're a bit quicker than this guy through the bus stop.
Yeah.
Very wide that time.
Yeah.
I had to hold it a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's opened us up to Brad, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, tuck him behind him if he goes past.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy in front is well slow down here, isn't he?
So he's alright through the faster sections, but sorry, through the slower sections, but through the faster bits we seem to have him. Just let Brad go, I guess, for now. That being said, Brad,
only there was room.
Yeah, he didn't have the greatest car control through there. Alfredo Morales behind us there is
I fucked that right up that time.
P19 Team Arepa Esports Weekend. It's just a one-man band. Jeez. Qualified P31. Again, about a second slower than us. He's going to try and go up your inside. Jeez. There's no need for that kind of driving, like, honestly.
I saw him move over, but I just thought surely he's not going to actually go for it, so
nah,
I just stuck with it.
He was going to. He was going to, but... He's going to try and go up your inside here as well. There is a car off the track ahead of you, on the right. Oh, geez, he's backed out, so that's alright. Yeah, probably a good move also letting Alfredo through, because he's going to cause an accident. Oh, geez, and so's bloody Reuven there. Oh my god. Throwing the dive bombs in left, right and centre, these guys. Brad's made an error there, so he's got Alfredo on him now. That's right, we'll tuck him there behind Reuven. catch a bit of slipstream off the Porsche. I reckon Alfredo's going to try the same thing. Oh, he didn't. He backed out of it. Oh, this is interesting. I thought he was going to try the same thing on Brad there. Oops. I'd be surprised if Brad didn't pick up a 1X there. He cut that quite a fair chunk. You can see this Brad and Alfredo battle ahead of us becoming a disaster. Excuse me. Apologies to anybody watching the stream. Jeez, he's feisty as anything. Alfredo, he's dived up the inside. Okay, we have a yellow flag. I'm trying to picture where it is. That's gone. So I'm assuming whoever it was probably either got the car back on track or pitted for tow. It's getting a bit messier ahead of us. There's quite a lot of cars.
Yeah. That's what we want though, catching up.
Well, one of them's a P34, so...
Oh, well, that's not what we want.
So I think he's probably just trying to get out of the way of everybody else, so Alfredo's gotten past Brad now, so... But Reuven's trying to get past Brad too. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here going into the bus stop. So Brad's gone for a sort of a defensive position there. Try and block it off early. So it's sensible driving really, in a lot of ways. So the guy on the outside coming up is our P34. So he's obviously running wide to give everybody plenty of space, so just be mindful of that. Jeez, that Reuven was going to go move back again there. He was, oh jeez, this is going to get messy. 4 cars, crikey Charlie. But whew.
Got ourselves a nice little gap.
Yeah, I was going to say we got out of that quite nicely. Well done, well done. Good driving. What frustrates me the most in some of these races, right, is sometimes drivers behind, they don't read what the driver in front of them's doing. So, for example, you're trying to set up a better corner exit, right? So you might go a little bit wider.
And then they try and go on the inside.
And they go, oh, he's left a gap. I'm going to go into that gap. And they're not, they're not right behind you when they do this either. They're sort of probably a good car and a half length further back. And then they kind of just put the car into what we call the vortex of danger, and it's never going to end well if they don't back out. So just watch for Josh here behind us. He's under pressure from Reuven. I suspect he's probably going to look for the overtake. So that's P32 on your outside there. Just watch him. Be careful of him. He's backed out to let everybody go.
That's I was hoping he'd do that.
Oh, he picked the right spot for it as well, right? In the sense of wait for the straight bit of track. Don't do it going through a corner. That's what you see a lot of people do, they'll just try and get out of the way as soon as they can, rather than wait for the best opportunity, which is usually on a straight bit of track, right? You get on the straight bit of track and then back out of the throttle and let people go. How are we looking? Let you know how many laps we've got full box as we come across the line here, so we should be able to get 14 more laps in.
Three laps. Those tyres.
Yeah, it's fine. There's plenty of margin of error for error there. You weren't as close maybe as it looked from the cockpit, but
Yeah. I was trying to get fairly close, but I thought I'd maybe gone a bit more than I would have liked. Oh, he's off.
this car off. Yeah, that's P27. So not a position for us, unfortunately, but Brad's managed to pull a bit of a march on us, along with Alfredo, unfortunately. Managed to pull it back a little bit on Brad.
I can tell the fuel's coming off now because that was my quickest lap without a slipstream as well.
Yep. Yeah, 145.6. Only what, 5/10 off of your qualifying time. It's not bad. Slowly but slowly pulling back the time on the cars ahead. Oh, we might make try that again. My mate Michael Brennan, who I see quite often in these races in this time time slot, is the car ahead of the two ahead of us.
Oh.
He's a pretty fair and reasonable racer from the experience I've had, so. Can't be said for all of them.
That slide then will cost us a bit.
Yeah, lost a couple of tenths. Both ways, unfortunately. Reuven's gotten past Josh. Didn't realise it was Reuven chasing us. Oh. Only 1.4 off of
Yeah, it's
Brad
dropped by
now.
like a second in the last few corners, so I don't know if he
He must have made an error.
made a
I
mistake or something.
yeah, I didn't see it, but
He has now.
oh, he has now. Well, that's gonna. Unfortunately, that running wide there has opened us up to Reuven. Just gotta hope we've got a bit more speed in a straight line, comparatively speaking. Spinning car ahead. It's fine. He's out of our way. And that was P10. So P10
He's got us down here now.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, you did the right thing. You backed off under the yellow flag, which most drivers don't. Which is obviously it's allowed Reuven to catch up. P11 is in the pits, so we are going to gain a couple of positions here. Up to P14 now. Oh, car spun on the inside. Oh, jeez. That was P12. That was my mate Michael Brennan. So I'm going to say my mate. That's a very Australian thing for referring to people that you don't actually know. Just for the benefit of yourself and anybody watching. We tend to call people we don't know mate, and tend to use other words to describe our friends that I won't repeat on the stream, but it usually starts with the C.
Yeah, looked pretty close that after he'd spun. I really wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, the yellow flag came out quite late. He was sort of right there on the corner. It was you almost couldn't see him until you got there. Right, now we're tracking. So, say about 8 laps to run before pits.
If you keep an eye on the fuel, if we're not going to make it to that Well, I can lift and coast a little bit, and we might do it, but I know we're like on the edge of it.
Oh,
So
yeah. So I've just dropped us down a lap, or so it
Oh.
would have been 9, but I've dropped us down to 8. Because yeah, we burned a bit more fuel than I think we had been. So where we
Well,
were
we've not
coming,
really had the slipstream for a while
yeah,
either, though.
yeah, which would explain why. So P41's the car ahead. Kyle Egretsch. How are the tyres feeling, by the way?
Fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Although they might be a bit knackered with a few of my slides or lockups or whatever.
It'd be interesting to see what they look like when you come in. They started on 97%, roughly speaking. I assume that's because we started with the tyres we qualified on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So at this point, yeah, 7 laps. 7 laps to run. Oops, Reuven's made a bit of an error there. So it's gained us a little bit of time. Hopefully Kyle gets out of the way. Yeah, it looks like he's going to back out of it maybe. Give us space, is he? No. He's just, yeah, no, he has now. Yep, cool. Thank you, Kyle. Whoa. Yeah, that cost us an X, I think, and Reuven's got his opportunity. He didn't seem comfortable with the close racing there. He was he got close and then he sort of backed out of it.
Hopefully he's not thinking he's going to do it under braking instead.
I guess, just watch for it. He's he braked early, so that's interesting. So it's a good old battle we're having here with Reuven, though. Like, he's not being silly. He's not taking risks. You know, he's waiting for the opportunity. That's the kind of racing you want to see, right? Respectful racing. 2 drivers who are, you know, given that they're all, but doing it in a manner that's sensible. I reckon we'll be 5 to run when we come across the finish line.
I reckon we can stretch that to 6.
Mm,
We'll see how it goes. I'll do a
well,
bit of lifting.
you got 6 laps, like so 5.8 laps of fuel left in the car. Oh jeez, he was a bit late on the brakes there.
I heard him behind me, like sliding.
Yeah. I think he misjudged his braking point slightly. You could lift and coast if you wanted to, but I don't think it's going to gain us a huge amount.
Well, we'll see if we can stretch it to 6. And I mean, to be fair, if it was like 5.9 or whatever it was, probably even just coast into the pits.
Well, that was coming across the line. You were 5.8 coming across the line, so to stretch to 6, you're going to have to do an awful
Yeah,
lot
well,
of
we'll see how it
coast.
goes. We obviously don't have to do it.
Up to P11, by the way.
Yeah, that's alright. How many are in this session?
Where we got 45 starters. So there's 46 had joined, but only 45 starters. And we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already pull out. So we're down to 39 runners at this point.
Say 4.9 there. I reckon we'll be alright. You could easily coast to the pit.
I think there's more to be lost than to be gained if we run out short. So you got to get all the way down the pit straight as well, remember?
Yeah.
So I'd call it 4 laps and be done with. He's caught that space back up again as Reuven. Held on to it. It's going to be down to 3 laps as you come across the line here. It's going to be under 4 as far as fuel goes, so we'll call it 3 to box. Be interesting to see whether Reuven pits when we pit, or if he pits early to try and undercut us. Being as close as he is, right? It just takes a faster approach into the pits to sort of gain that 0.6 of a second.
Yeah. I believe that was a 1x. That felt a bit harsh.
Yeah. he's going to be right on our tail here. So just stick to the inside. Let him go for the outside. Make him work for it. P6 is in the pits. Playing it safe is old Reuven.
Well, he knows we're coming in soon, and he probably is
Yeah.
too, so it's not really much point in going for the pass.
Maybe. Ooh, he's run wide there. That's going to cost him a little bit of time.
Although I've put that one up.
Yeah, but that's okay. He didn't exactly do overly well out of that either, so... It's probably balanced out to basically where it was. Whereas we potentially could have had a bit of a march on him. But tyres still feeling alright?
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad.
Okay. We'll see where we are at the end. It's coming towards the end of this lap on fuel. And I'll make a call on whether we box at the end of this lap or if we go to the next. But it's more than likely going to be a box at the end of this lap, I think. Yeah, box at the end of this one. So we will be pushing our luck otherwise.
I reckon he'd be fine. Oh yeah, go on, come on. Oh shit, I've slowed loads more than I needed to.
Alright. Time's coming off. Yeah, not bad. 69% on the left, which you'd expect would probably be the one that's taking most of the battering, given the roundness of the circuit. Fuel is going in. Very slowly. It's not even going up past us, is it? No.
It's going to be close though. There he is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I caught my pit limiter. Jesus, that was close. I flicked it off for a sec.
Oops.
We got away with that.
Yeah. Just managed to stay ahead of him.
Maybe taking the pit limiter off is what did it.
Yeah,
I can't believe I got away with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I went up.
Alright, so the car ahead of
This
you is
guy's
P19. He's P19 and a lap more down. P20 now it's showing. So just remember, cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres.
Yeah, it's the fuel I'm worried about more than
And the
anything.
fuel. Yeah, extra fuel. Okay. I'm not sure where we are actually in the running, but according to the thing we are currently sitting P4, but I don't think that's right, so that'll update when we come across the line, and it'll give us a true reflection of where we are. I assume we're in P12 because Alfredo ahead of us is in P11, but I'm not sure.
That gap to Alfredo's still exactly the same as well as before we pit.
Yeah, hasn't really grown or dropped. Just stick to the inside again here. Let Reuven take the outside line. If he wants to go around, that's what he's going to have to do. Now we are P10. P10 as we come across the line, so that's not bad. We're doing well.
A lot of cars quite close together up ahead.
Yeah, so that's so Alfredo's just gotten past Kevin Simons. And the car ahead of them is P26, and the car ahead of that is P42. We are currently 1 minute 21 off the lead. There's only trying to work out what the scenario is here. How many cars are still on the actual lead lap? Surely if you're 2 minutes and 9 seconds off of the lead, you're not still on the lead lap. It's only a 1 minute 40 odd lap around here. Might have to wait to see, but I reckon we might be looking at the top 15 still being on the lead lap when we come around this time. Just keep holding that inside line.
Yeah, he's probably just loving the fuel saving.
Yeah, possibly. Now Kevin Simons ahead. We are gaining on him, so I don't know what's happened to his scenario. But I guess the sooner we can get on him, the sooner we can get that slipstream and a bit of fuel saving. We are pulling the gap down, so whether he's carrying some damage or maybe he's... Actually, that's a good question. Let's have a look. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, okay, so he's relatively fresh into the car, and he's nowhere near as quick as his teammate. So that's what the go is there. So it'll be a bit like when I get in the car.
It'll be fine.
Be nice to put a car between Reuven and ourselves for a little bit, though.
Yeah, although I don't think he'd be behind this guy for long.
No, he wouldn't be, but you know, anything that
I'm
gives
going
us
to go
some...
back to the inside in a sec.
Yep.
There we go.
He's kind of giving you the position there, isn't he?
A little bit.
Yeah. Didn't really fight it.
Probably saw us take about 2 seconds out of him over that
Yeah,
lap. And just,
possibly. Just went, yeah, it's not a fight worth having when, yeah, he's not as quick. Reuven, buddy, what are you doing? Jeez.
What sort of lap times is Alfredo doing?
Let's have a look.
Must be similar because it's not well, he's gained about a second on us recently.
He's doing 145s, so low 145s more often than not. Sort of probably averaging out to the mids. Every now and again he does a slower lap. So Reuven's stuck behind Kevin at the moment. We've built a 3.1 second gap to him. So these two cars ahead of us are P29 and P24. So they should give way to us relatively quickly. So I think our mate Reuven's having a bit of difficulty getting past.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's what we wanted.
He's really having difficulty. So, oops, too far. So Alfredo's on a bit of a march at the moment.
Yeah, just a bit. Fuck.
That cost us a bit of time, but... Alright, so... Still trying to work out... According to this... 22 cars are still on the lead lap. And we are 43.4 seconds off of the lead. Which is pretty good.
Yeah. Reuven's passed him now, but he's about 4 seconds back.
4 seconds back, so got a bit of a gap. We're definitely not gaining on Alfredo. He seems to have gotten himself a bit of clean air and is just banging in laps now, so...
I don't know what happened to Reuven then. He got it down to 3.5 and then he just flew up to like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think he must have made an error because he's dropped back behind Kevin again, so...
Oh dear.
Fair way back actually. Let's go and have a look. What's going on with Reuven?
Most unfortunate.
Yeah, he must have made a bit of an error there somewhere. I could probably go back through the replay if I could be bothered. But more concerned about what we're doing. So we know Kevin's not a threat. Reuven's made an error. It's a bit disappointing because, you know, that battle with Reuven was actually quite good, you know. It was respectful. That's the kind of racing I'm in it for. I like respectful racing. Okay, so Alfredo's gone past P6. P7 Alfredo. We worked out that oh, that's right. He's a solo, so he's gonna get DSQ'd anyway at the end of the race. Alfredo.
Oh right, nice.
Yeah, because you can't run this solo without a DSQ.
No.
So it doesn't really matter what he does.
Yeah, a bit of a hollow victory passing him like that, but I'll take it.
Well, you know, if you're gonna enter a team event as a solo driver, you can only expect that. So I would almost consider him not on track as far as we're concerned. Like,
yeah,
our battle will probably be with. So who's Philip Grace in P5? What team's that? Peg R Motorsports. Let's have a look. Peg R Motorsports. Yeah, they've got multiple drivers. Their other driver hasn't driven yet either, but so we're definitely be racing them in theory. Team Red X. They've got multiple drivers. Castrol GNR. They've got multiple drivers, but their second driver isn't even connected at the moment, let alone done any laps, so who knows what'll happen there. Drunken Skunks, currently P2. Also have two drivers, both online, just driver 2 hasn't done any laps yet. And Black Leopard Racing is currently P1, and they have two drivers with their second driver currently in the car. So, of all the cars ahead of us, Alfredo's the only one who's a solo racer. So he's the only one we can discount at this point. Currently sitting in P8, so we're doing well. And we're sort of pulling the gap to Javier Armenteros ahead of us, so
I think he's definitely catchable.
Let's have a look. What sort of laps is he pulling in? Oop, no, wrong one. Gotta go to the next one. Yeah, he's sort of in the 147s, mid to let's say averaging mid 147s. So we're like 2 seconds a lap faster than he is really at the moment, roughly speaking. So we'll catch him quite quickly. Philip Grace ahead of him. What's he doing? Yeah, he's sort of 146s, 145, so he's sort of more on our pace, but potentially we could still get him, I reckon. But again, this is while you're in the car. By the way, I think I've actually got the strategy the wrong way around for this event.
Alright.
Because it's 3, not 4 hours. I'll just do the one stint at the end. or it might be 1 and a tiny bit, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while since I've done the VRS. We sort of, in season 1, we kind of committed to it hard, and we did pretty much every week. I think we only missed 3 maybe of the 12, and then season 2 we kind of, I think we missed 5 or 6 of the 12.
Yeah.
We're 3 rounds in, and this is the first one, so.
I wanted to put the power down then, but I thought I might have a wheel on the grass.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. So the car immediately ahead of you on track is P23. Oh, had a bit of a moment there, did we?
No, I was trying a different line.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Lost you about a second.
Yeah, it's not gone well. Well, the traction control did kick in a bit as well, but nothing major.
So Reuven's finally gotten back ahead of Kevin again, but we've got a 12-second gap to him now. I wonder what sort of lap times they're pulling at the front. It's not significantly different to the sort of times we're pulling, to be honest. Their fastest lap is a 1:44.7, but they're generally running in the 1:45s, sort of mid 1:45s on average. The driver in the car currently is probably running in the high 1:45s on average.
Slowly reeling him in now.
Trying to work out why we've gotten car 20 when we should have car 77. That's interesting. I only just noticed that.
I think a button cap just fell off my wheel. I just felt something fall in at my leg.
Oops.
Won't be anything important, I don't think.
Hopefully not. Yeah, so I don't know why we're running number 20. We should be running 77, because that should be the number on the for the team. The team should be set to 77, so right. At the moment 19 laps left in the stint. Should be plenty of time for us to so the 2 cars immediately ahead are P23 and P39, so they should get out of our way if they stop fighting each other.
I'm happy to sit behind them till the oval.
I'm not sure why
He says, but
P39's
they are
not
going.
getting out the way of P23, I mean, there'd be a bunch of laps down on him. Like, I'm talking like a lot. So P23 is 1 lap down. Is it P30? P39 is 12 laps down. Like, there's just no need to be fighting. I still don't
Quite
think
wary of this.
he's not going to let him go. Oh, is he? Oh, jeez. Crikey, Charlie. That's oh, gee. And he backed out of that.
I didn't want to lose
that.
the slipstream.
No. I think 23 is going to get out of your way and back out. I think so. Just stick to the inside, and I think he's just going to let you go by. So.
Well, we only lost about half a second to
yeah.
E7 with that. So.
So gap looking back to.
There's that half second back.
Yeah. .2 back to Reuven.
Yeah, he's catching up. Must be putting some pretty good laps in.
Let's have a look. Is that called again though? Trying to remember what the name of that routine was. This is in P9, isn't he? P9. Yeah, Mantha, okay. There we go. What sort of laps are he's sort of high 145s at the moment. Sort of doing, we're doing similar sort of lap times, occasionally dropping back into the 146s, but for the most part high 145s. So
What is going on over there?
a couple of cars that are going off track. Don't know if it's, I think it's, they'll back markers possibly. Not sure. Oh no,
No,
it's
Philip Grace.
P4. That was
Yes.
P4 and Philip Grace. So yeah. P4
Oh, he's on
and
now.
P6. Yeah, well.
And I'll definitely have this guy at some point.
Yep.
If I continue like I am.
So, oops, what am I looking for here? Okay, so this is P21 ahead of you on track here. So it'll be interesting to see what happened to P4 and P6 there, because Alfredo's still on track, so whether
This guy's slow through the bus stop.
yeah,
Definitely.
okay, P6. Apart from the fact that I have to get in the car and drive. Um, top 5 finishes on.
Yeah.
Spinner in front, it's P21, Cardo Ustal. So Zachary George, who was P4, he obviously managed to recover his car and is in P7, 4.3 seconds. Office.
Oh, that was not what I wanted. I was
No,
watching
and
him
you
braking too much.
got the black flag as well.
We're all good. Anyway, 2 seconds. He was around 2 seconds earlier, so.
Yeah.
Concerned now, though. Zachary George is like 1 point something.
Yeah. And just gotta watch out for Mark Vickers here, who's just stick on the inside. I mean, he's P22, so he shouldn't be really trying to get past. He knows you're faster than him. You know, he's got to recognise that you've just made an error and that you'll recover it. But yeah, Zachary's definitely in contention now.
Right, hopefully this time I won't fuck the bus stop up and I can take a nice chunk of time out of him. Because
Yeah.
he was definitely slow through there.
Boy, you're not as close to him this time, so you...
No, I was too busy watching him last time.
Yeah.
I obviously wasn't going for the move on him or anything.
No. So gained a couple of tenths. Mark's looking again, so just stick to the inside. And again, you really shouldn't be looking to make the move. Bit blinking there from Mark Vickers.
Oh, I got a bit much of that,
Yeah,
but no,
and
slow down. So.
but you got an X.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah.
I'll take a 1x if it gains us a bit of time, which it hasn't.
No. But just again stick to the inside. Mark is very fast in a straight line, but at the end of the day, I think Javier's made a bit of a an error there. That's gained us quite a bit on him there. Half a second behind now. He might be feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling the pressure. He's definitely felt the pressure. Oh, that's P5. And because we know Alfredo is going to get disqualified, we are effectively sitting in P4.
That was slow through there.
Mm-hmm.
I turned in a bit late. Got another axe as well.
Yeah, it's okay. Still got plenty of X's in the bag, and I reckon we've got 11 laps to run on this stint. So at the moment there is nobody between us and Alfredo. He's 12 seconds up the road. Car on track ahead is P28.
Nowhere near as warm here today, so I'm not completely melting.
That's good.
It's quite nice.
It's been the warmest day we've had here for a little while. There's not a lot of wind. It was still, cold, but there was not a lot of wind, and the rain sort of went in the morning. It's been a miserable sort of week. So Mark's pitted, so that's hopefully this guy he's going to screw it up anyway, so that's fine. This probably explains why he's in P29. Gap to Zachary is roughly 2 seconds. So we've probably got 9 laps to run, being conservative at this stage. Zachary's had a bit of an issue back there because we've just pulled a few tenths to him through that corner.
Come on. I knew I got the line of it wrong again, but I thought I can avoid the 1x. No, I couldn't.
Nope. It's alright. It's still in single digits, so don't sweat it. Just realised, having turned the stadiums off, the grandstands off, the lights are all still there. There's just these floating lights in the middle of the sky. Suspended on sky hooks. Still lapping pretty consistent laps as well, Liam, so well done.
Nice.
So our mate Reuven's still 10 seconds back. We've building a bit of a gap to Zachary again now, so it's up to 3 seconds. So
Oh, P4 now. Someone pitted or had a problem or something.
yeah.
And then isn't Alfredo was the one running solo, wasn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Nice. Podium spot at the moment.
Remembering that I've still got to get in the car.
There's quite a bit of time left as well, I think. Anything could happen.
Yeah, 1 hour 26 to run. 8 laps. I think we should be alright at this stage. 8 laps to pit. We'll lose 20 seconds in that pit stop, obviously, with the driver change, but it's annoying that iRacing hasn't worked out yet how to do the driver change while the fuel is being loaded.
Yeah.
They've worked out how to get the tyres changed while the fuel's being loaded, but they haven't worked out how to get the driver changed while the fuel's being loaded.
Well, I suppose it's the same for everyone, isn't it? So,
Well, it is, but, you know.
a bit slow through there.
but it's also not realistic, right? When you're looking for a bit of realism, that's the one spot where it sort of does let itself down a little. Seven laps. So what happened is, so nobody's in the pits, from what I can tell. BDNC and Safety Farmer have got, so Drunken Skunks are still leading. Castrol GNR. Oh, Black Leopard Racing, who were leading the race, so they must have had an issue.
Where are they?
They've dropped down to P7, so they must have had an issue. Maybe when they pitted. Where are we? Black Leopard Racing. Let's have a look. Yeah, he must have. The guy in the car currently, Rick Hustle, must have had an issue. Lap 58 was a 2:39.6, so yeah, he must have binned it. There's P22, so hopefully he gets out of the way. He's going to stay high, or is he going to go low? What's he? I think he was trying to work out what you were going to do.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a bit more speed up behind him.
Yeah.
Zachary's closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a little. Depends on how much time it takes him to get past Mr. Cantlin. He's going to go straight past, okay. So you might come under a bit of pressure from Zachary soon if he doesn't make any more errors. Okay. 5 till we box. Car ahead on track is P16, who is just a lap down. Interesting team name, Forked Up Sport. Pulled a little bit of time to Zachary. I think he's
yeah, that felt like a nice corner, that last one.
Yeah, and I think he may have not necessarily been as tidy through though. That was a little bit of traction loss there for you coming out of that one. At least that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it was kicking in a bit.
Zachary's definitely quicker through the bus stop.
Yeah, I thought he just took a good chunk out then.
Be interesting to know when he's pitting. Probably not for a while. So when we come in...
Fucking hell. Nearly lost it then.
Yeah. Oops. Nice 1:45.1. It's faster than our qualifying time.
Yeah.
By two 1,000ths of a second.
I was trying to be really cautious on purpose to just not do that, and I've done it again. I think I've just got in the habit of taking that line.
Yeah.
Oh well, at worst, if I do that every lap from now on, there's another 4x in it.
Somebody's brought a cone into the middle of the track there. Okay. Say 3 to box. It's nicer when you get out of your way.
That was ideal, having him between us through the bus stop.
Yeah. Didn't really gain us a lot though.
No.
Zachary's really on a charge here. So Alfredo's in the pits, as is P2 car, so we will temporarily jump up into P2.
Seems like quite an early stop.
Possibly. So we'll have 2 to run. I don't know how much longer you're going to be able to hold Zachary off here. He's going up the inside. Jeez. He's Zachary.
He can just have it. We're pitting anyway.
Yeah. Especially if he's going to be as aggressive as that. That was... It's pushing the friendship a little. As long as you can sit in his slipstream and stay with him. gone.
Yeah, I backed off a lot and actually more than I meant to.
Alright. So, one to box. And then I'm gonna have to get into this car and try not to fuck it up for us. Oh, superb driving, Liam. Like,
Yeah, it is. Few moments, well, and then few moments at the start.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
just pushing it a bit too much, I think.
yeah. And that's the, I guess, the lesson to learn, right? Always take it easy, you know, relatively easy at the start of the race. Others around you are always going to make mistakes, so you don't need to push hard.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. Be easy, be cautious. Keep an eye out for what's going on ahead.
Oh, fuck off. I thought I'd just try and avoid the 1X there, but...
Wait, I don't think
well,
you
I
picked that
did,
up.
but
Yeah,
it was costly in terms
Yeah.
of time.
We've got 15 seconds to Reuven. So, alright, box. Zachary's boxed as well. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
Alright, jump yourself out.
Uh,
Alright, I'll jump in. Tyres are holding up well there.
What?
FPS is terrible. 45. Jeez, cracky Charlie. Okay.
he's definitely going to go for it. I'll grab a drink and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So, Windows failed. Crashed the sim. Crashed the car. And here I am now, sitting in the pits, losing positions. Not happy. Not happy at all. Don't know if you're there, Liam. Well, I'm going to go out with just the required repairs. We'll see what happens. But I imagine we'll have to come back in and do the optional repairs. iRacing tends to be a bit ordinary when it comes to
Boxing this lap, Vincent.
Sometimes optional repairs are not really optional at all. So we might find that the steering is off center. Not happy. What was looked like a good race and a good result, absolutely ruined.
The leader has just done a 1:45.00.
Okay, go. You've got wheel damage.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. Blue flag. Brooks is getting closer. The gap's now 10 seconds.
Hello.
Hi.
Hiya. Sorry, it's a bit longer than planned. I thought I'd take the chance of a shower because we're going out of the place.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Clear on the
leader
right.
has just done a 1:44.72.
I had a catastrophic failure.
Oh dear. What lap? Oh,
Not
actually,
sure
maybe.
what lap it was, but well, probably would have been lap 69, I guess. The sim crashed.
Oh, what?
Instead of just towing straight to the pits. No, it crashed the car. So not only
Oh, I see, yeah.
not only did we lose the time for the tow, we had to get repairs. I excluded doing the optional repairs.
There's an incident in Zone 5.
Oh, it's a hell of a
Harris.
crash.
Sorry?
There's a hell of a crash. I was
Car
looking at it on the
behind
replay.
The gap is
I looked at the
5.7.
replay.
Yeah, the replay sort of cuts out and then comes back again just as it impacts the wall.
No, I'm not happy. I'm not
Nah,
happy.
that is a shit way for it to go.
I was holding my own reasonably well, right? Okay, I'd lost a position, but
Yeah, yeah, shit like that's it's a shame because you can't do anything about it.
no.
At least if you pin it, you're kind of like, oh, that's
Yeah,
on
it
me.
was my fault. Yeah, no, it was completely and utterly not my fault. I knew it was happening because the screen went black, like it did that other time. So I knew what was happening. I don't know why it's happening. That's the thing that's annoying me the most.
Hmm. Maybe it's worth just doing a full reinstall of it or something.
Well, no, it's Windows. The issue is Windows. So what happens is Windows Explorer crashes, and
Gap 2,
so
Brooks,
when
behind is now
Windows
4.8. There's an incident in International Horseshoe. We think it might be Garcia.
when Windows Windows Explorer crashes, it takes out Windows Mixed Reality.
Hmm.
1 minute 48.842.
So there's I don't know why it fails or what's caused it. But it's really starting to annoy me because that's twice it's happened now.
Yeah.
And I've gotten into a habit of making sure I give the computer a reboot prior to doing any races to avoid that from happening. So
Hmm. Yeah, it's a weird one.
yep.
It's not been like a Windows update or anything since it's like before it started.
It's possible, but
The leader just did a 1 minute 53.042.
All you can do really is look in event viewer, innit?
yeah, well, and what I've done is I know exactly what it is because I looked at it last time, and it just says that Windows
Morales
Explorer
is now leading.
unexpectedly restarted.
The leader's bidding now.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't really give me much more than
The
that.
leader's
So.
bidding now.
No.
1 minute
Lap time was
47.571.
147.57.
That was your
Sector 1
lap
is
of the session.
1.9 seconds.
The leader's
off
bidding
the
now.
pace.
The leader's bidding now. The leader's bidding now.
Not happy at all. My butt kick is not working. So I've got no feeling underneath of me. Although to be fair, before the crash it wasn't actually working properly anyway. I was getting random vibrations every now and again, but nothing actually legitimate. It was weird. And the steering's off centre, because I avoided the optional repairs. figured I'd just get back out on the track, see what it was like, and see if it was drivable. It's drivable. It's not brilliant, but it's drivable. How many laps down are we now?
I think it was
Car
5.
9 has taken the lead. You're pulling away
Yeah,
from the
5
car
laps.
behind. The gap is 4.1.
There's quite a few cars that are like 3 laps down.
1 minute 46.
That lap was at 146.75.
New
That's your
lap
best
for
lap
you.
in this session.
Oops. I was just starting to feel like I was getting into the groove of things as
The
well.
gap to Brooks behind is now 3.5.
Yeah, it's a shame. With 40 minutes left though.
Yeah.
Could still pick up a few
21.
places.
I don't know how much other damage has been done to the car outside of the steering. I imagine the front left has taken a beating at the moment, more so than it otherwise would.
Yeah.
One minute 46.
That lap time was 146.83.
Oops. It was like 8 minutes of optional repairs, so I don't know how long the actual repairs were going for, because
Stay between the lines, please, Greg.
because they were well underway by the time I managed to get back into the session.
Yeah.
Brooks is closing the gap. It's now 1.7 seconds.
One minute 47.226.
Ah, yeah, son of a bitch.
Blue flag.
Right
Car
side.
right. Clear right.
Clear.
Car right.
Car right. Still
Hold your
there.
line.
Hold your line.
Clear right.
Clear.
Damn it. Ah, yeah, son of a bitch. Ah,
Keep it within the track limits.
You've You've
Was
got
that the
wheel
downside
damage.
of driving with
That
your
car is
knackered
the lap
steering,
down.
isn't it?
Yep.
Your car has
We'll
too
need
much
to come in for
damage. We've
repairs.
got to
They've
fix
shown us
it.
the
That
meatball
car
track.
is a lap down.
Blue flag.
That car is
Right
a lap
side's clear.
down. Right side.
On your
car
right. Clear right.
Clear. Right
Car
side.
right.
That car is a
Clear
lap
right.
down. Clear. Car right.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Clear.
See if I can get it to the pits. Well, it was worth the risk.
The gap in
Yeah.
front has increased to
Back.
1.5.
Has not worked out.
Blue flag.
The car's not handling any different to what it was before that crash, so whoops.
Okay, Greg, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. What's your speed limit in the pits?
10,
Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Whoops. Ah, 16 minutes. Not happy. Not happy about this at all.
You found anything online of other people having similar issues with the mixed reality thing?
Well, it had only happened. It only happened the once before, so I wasn't too concerned.
Hmm.
Now that it's happened twice, I'll probably look into it a bit more. That is a stinker. Because it crashed everything, crashed OBS, crashed yeah, all the tools. I'm trying to remember if that first time it happened, what race were we doing? That was
Nürburgring 24 hour.
4 hours, wasn't it? That was before.
Probably in like
before
May or something.
Yeah, it was before I re-imaged the PC. I reckon it was before I re-imaged the PC.
Yeah, you can't really do much more than that, can you?
No, because that was the. I was having, because it did that, and I was having other issues as well, and you know, people were saying that, you know, my machine should be performing a lot better than it was, and that, you know, I should be able to, because I was using OpenXR tools to try and get decent frame rate, and people are like, well, with your, you know, PC specs, you shouldn't need to do that. You should be able to, you know, pretty much get, you know, 90 FPS more often than not, just through the, you know, capability of the device itself. So I'm just going to get out of the car for a second, and I've just realised the bloody stadiums are on. I thought I'd turn that off in the grandstand's off.
New fastest lap for Wagner, 144.62.
That's weird. It's almost like it's not recognising the changes. Ah, of course, because it crashed, didn't it? Pit objects still seem like there's way too much information on the screen. What is going on? It's really struggling with the I don't know if it's this track or if it's the fact that it's night time. I'm not sure what it is.
Thanks, Ruben.
Don't know. So, what do you think? Do we skip the optional repairs again and try again, or
How long's on the optionals?
10.5 minutes?
Yeah, may as well let it do it, and then what's that? There's like another quarter of an hour or so to the end after that.
Yeah.
May as well finish it.
Okay. Not happy.
I needed the safety rating from this, though. I was on the verge of losing my A license.
Well, we're up to 18x now.
Fastest
So,
lap for Brooks, 144.51.
yeah. So I don't know if it's this track. Or if it's the fact that it's at night. So I don't know what's making the FPS so bad.
Mine's sitting at like 79, 80, sitting in the pits.
So I'm sitting at 45 at the moment. Now, just remind me, R and G, which one's graphics, which one's CPU? I can never really remember. But they're both currently
Good question.
they're both currently sitting above 10 anyway, and they shouldn't be that high. So I don't understand why I'm experiencing.
The leader's just done a 144.60.
Even that hasn't made much of a difference, so. reckon it must be. Turned everything. I've pretty much turned everything off. So the only thing that I've got left going with any kind of level of quality is cars. I can't turn Sky
The lead is
Clouds
leading
off.
now.
Morales is pitting.
What about stuff like anti-aliasing and all that?
Well, I just turned that off and it made no difference.
Uh,
No,
Sure.
sorry, anti-aliasing. Sorry, anti-aliasing's off anyway. And sorry, in the sense of the FXA or SMAA is off. I tried turning
The leader has just done a
anisotropic
144.66.
filtering and AA samples / mode down from 4 to 2, and that made no difference whatsoever. So I'll just turn particles. No.
but yeah, I suppose at the moment there'll be loads of like marbles on the track and stuff.
Well,
Maybe that's.
Yeah, but I've turned all that stuff off.
Mm,
So like literally, I've got low detail on sky and clouds, high detail on cars, pit objects, event, grandstand, crowds, objects, and particles, all at low detail.
yeah.
So it's like literally I've turned things off and it's made no impact. Alright, hang on. Cockpit mirrors. Let's turn cockpit mirrors completely off. Let's have a look. What does that do? No. It's made no difference. So I'm just turning things off now and not getting any benefit from it, so it's almost pointless. So might as well just put everything back the way it was and be done with, but very strange.
Yeah.
So it's got to be the track itself. If I do that. That doesn't do anything either. I don't know what's going on, man. It's like it's got to be this track.
Maybe it'll be alright once you start driving.
Maybe.
Might sort itself out.
Maybe. 5 minutes left in the pits. Try to remember what the T measures. Can't quite remember. Well, this was looking like a good result. Definitely give it all a reboot again before we jump into the next race.
The lead is pitting now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you got that other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that one goes a bit better and you won't have any
Yes, technical issues, yeah. So frustrating.
20 minutes to
20
go.
minutes to go.
So frustrating. I'm trying to remember which section of the track was I on when it all went black.
You're on the oval somewhere, but I
Yeah, okay.
can't remember exactly where.
I think I might have actually been going into the bus stop. That might have been where it was. After all of that good work that you did.
It is what it is, isn't it? It's just like a sim equivalent of having a mechanical failure or whatever.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Still incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to Google later and see whether or not anyone else has experienced this issue with mixed reality.
I'm guessing that's your only option, using the Windows mixed reality thing for
for the reverb, yes.
Yeah.
I suspect it's outside of the Oculus and which uses the Oculus tool. I think most of the others rely purely on Steam. So what are you running?
Yeah, I'm just using the Oculus software.
Oculus, yeah.
I do have issues with it sometimes though, as you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's usually alright.
Oops. Had the car running. I should have had the car running. I've when we did Petite Le Mans last year, we had like it was 40 minutes of damage repair or something to do, and the engine kept running the whole time, and it blew. So we're in there for a whole nother hour. Alright. Optional repairs are nearly done. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, punch it.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
I've had all sorts of failures in the past. Like my shifters failed in the middle of a race, so I lost the ability to downshift.
Nice.
Blue flag. Okay, Greg, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Car on your
Car
left.
left. Clear left.
Clear on the left. Car on your left.
Clear left.
Clear on the left. Car on
Left
your
side.
left.
Clear left.
Clear on the left.
It's definitely slow now, isn't it? On the straight.
Yeah.
19 minutes, 27.478.
Radar's winning it.
Who's winning it? Alfredo.
Yeah, he's in P1.
Sucks to be him.
Blue flag.
My FPS is still sitting around about 45. It's ridiculous.
Oh, mine's 39 at the moment. 59. No, 80 again. And it just depends where you are on the track, really.
Mine's not gotten above 50. Don't know what's going on. Definitely have to give it all a reboot after. I guess I'm running with a full tank of fuel as well, aren't I?
Yeah.
Which is annoying because you really need a full tank of fuel.
One minute,
That was
47.302.
147.30.
It's hard to judge the braking when I can't feel the car underneath me.
Incident in turn 6.
Car on your left.
Blue for clear left.
Clear on the left.
It's definitely got some drag issues.
Yeah. Well, we're 10 laps clear of the guy in P34, so it should be alright.
It's currently just under 10
You're
seconds
losing on the
behind
car in
us
front. The
on
gap
track.
is 6.9.
Only 6.9 behind the
1 minute, 47.851.
car ahead of us. Positions
Yeah.
only.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Simmons.
He is 2 laps up there.
Oh, you're saying that he's only 6 seconds ahead. This spotter.
Oh. Yeah, from what I can see, that Clint Collard, he's on.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, he's 2 laps ahead. So spot on was
10
just
minutes to go.
30 on
Go.
track.
That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah,
Don't panic. You got time to sort this out.
Crew chief's running. Crew chief's like 10 minutes left. No need to panic, you can sort this out. I'm like, sort what out, man? There's nothing to be done.
The leader just did a 1 minute 45.651.
Unmitigated disaster. Windscreen wiper just came on.
Yeah, I had that happen to me a couple of times.
Is the car exiting the pits?
1 minute 46.139. New fastest lap for you.
By the way, this setup is definitely a lot nicer to drive than the other one. Like straight off the bat, felt comfortable. It didn't feel like it was going to go away from me. Best I've done that corner.
P33.
Nice. I didn't think you were going to catch that then.
We just cut the track.
Another 1X. Watch my safety rating plummet.
One minute 46.917.
Incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Rutherford.
He's got me.
One thing I didn't think to check, which might explain why my FPS is like it is, the GPU overclocking tool may have crashed as well.
What graphics card have you got?
It's NVIDIA GTX
We've had a
3060.
cut warning. Keep it tidy, please.
Oh yeah, I got the 3060 Ci, I think. But like I say, my CPU is like ancient, so
Yeah.
I need to sort that.
One minute 47.932. 5
That's
minutes to
5
go.
minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Four minutes left.
4 minutes of torture left.
One minute, 45.80.
That was at 1:45.80.
Just the fastest lap of the session.
Got into the 145s.
Yeah, that's not bad considering. Putting in some time similar to that when there weren't any issues with it.
Oops.
Did you hear this guy?
Sorry?
Did you hear that guy?
No. I think in driver view I can only hear the driver chat, not
Yeah.
so what happened.
No, he was just going, oh, you are slow as fuck and flashing all the time. No idea who he was speaking to.
Who was it?
He's got like Jan, something or other.
So weird not having any feel underneath me at all. I just can't feel what the tyres are doing. So used to having all of that haptic feedback.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
It's really hard when you don't have it.
One minute, 46.094.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
That car is a lap down.
50 seconds left.
I wonder if I can get us 3 more X in that 50 seconds to get a drive through. It's possible. Whoops. I was half expecting it to happen there.
I thought it might for a sec. It looked like it was going to slide.
Considering that all the fuel I've got is through the wheel, and through nothing else.
White flag. One more lap to go.
One more lap to go, eh?
1 minute 56.99.
I got Reuven behind us as well.
P4. If he's in P4, imagine where we would have been.
Yeah.
More importantly, should have been.
To go, 2 minutes.
There we go.
B32. That's the
Ticket
end
flag,
of the race.
ticket flag.
Well, it was
Okay,
almost
we'll
good.
get them next time.
Well, almost good, yeah. Unbelievable, I do not... Yeah. I'm obviously going to have to spend some time looking into why that happened.
Yeah.
Because... Yeah, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. The car definitely didn't handle as nice after all of that either. At certain points I just didn't feel like I could trust it.
Yeah.
And it did seem quite draggy in a straight line as well. So how many X did we end up with? 22?
I think it's 22, yeah.
It's not too bad then.
One sec.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Pit boxing. 10. 5. Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. 1. Right here. Okay, punch it.
Well, thank you to anyone who managed to hang in for the whole of that. That was a bit shit.
And what's the damage on this thing?